Hello, welcome back to Ace Plays RuneTerra. Can we be stopped? Like, I'm gonna go back to the spell deck because well, no, we just came off a big win with buff set. Let's do it again. But like, I don't feel like I'm that great at this game. Like, I'm obviously good at picking out things and like seeing some strategy and emerging deck ideas, but like, just seems to be big win after big win. Deny is great later. These are good together. No, I want my Freljord people early. There we go. Turn 1, 2. Yeah. We have the attack on turn 2 and nothing to throw down. Which is too bad. They're gonna. Oh, I had the attack. Okay, so they're a little bit sad too, but that'd be good to play.
Strength and grace, beauty in the play.
I mean, I'll play River Shaper just to get a spell.
Magic.
Keeping a unit would be great, but
A gift from the river folk.
what I really could have done is waited and then played them, but I kind of wanted the spell. Having more units in my hand is generally better for me, but... So we haven't seen a Freljord yet, so there's 6 out of 31, so there's 25 Ionia. Let's see what happens. We did it! We did great. I mean, this guy sucks, and because none of them are... The deck isn't buffed yet. That's not so great, but at least we got this bird out.
Will no one listen?
We got... If we have one more mana, I'd do the recall, play him again. I just don't know, like, it feels like Jeweled Protector onto Zed is probably the play. I'm not going to attack. We're waiting. We want to get a longer term engine going. I'm really starting to feel it. Like, Jeweled Protector onto Zed, Inspiring Mentor onto Zed. That gives him +4 and +3. So 7 and 5. This turn, it's them. Next turn, it's our turn to attack. We throw down a thick. I mean, like, that's annoying. But it's not too bad, because whatever we put out in front of him, we may be able to recall and prevent there from being a battle. He's going to pull something to kill. We can even recall 2 things, the big thing. I don't think we'll ever really want to recall this Zed.
I'll do my best.
What do you do? That's a good trade. So,
I'll take care of this.
you die, you survive, we do this. And then because this isn't a burst, I think this is considered an occupied space. And then he will just attack at nothing and be sad about it. But maybe he has to do something. I always find it's weird when you put something out and you kill it immediately, or recall it in this case. I don't want Garen to get attacks in. So we're gonna just recall again. Screw you, Garen. Bye bye. No one attacks. Oh, so that gives us a good question. Do we buff Zed again? No, I think this is the turn for him. But we start off with a little buff.
Give me a sweet button.
We still have choices. I want him to spend some of his mana so that he doesn't have like spells and shit going on that could kill our Zed. Deal 1 damage, I'm okay with that.
Gotcha.
We'll buy a little bit more time by putting out a birdie. See, 3 is... There we go. So 2 I don't think will be enough to hide from our Zed.
Yourself to the shadows.
So we'll get a couple.
They won't suffer long.
He'll put 2 things out likely to just die against what we send at him. There's no sense selling anything else, because then he could put his Garen to bump off of them. The Garen needs to attack twice, be in 2 fights, which is what I've been trying to avoid. So what's his weakest thing? That. He probably likes his Challenger, and he can buff wounded units likely as Freljord, so I'm seeing 3-1 coming in.
Cold isn't the only danger.
I mean, good place, good place. I'm just trying to thin out what he has. I have a buff Zed, as is the name of the deck. Totally happy. I have this to protect him. 2 denies is a bit much. Maybe we have to let Garen get an attack off. I mean, obviously we're going to protect Zed, because I said we would, but it's too bad that we have to do it like this. Because I want to do it against the Garen, obviously, but whatever. We heal, we lose some health, Garen gets some of the weight he needs. I think it's best for us to pass right now, see what he does.
Eyes blazing bright as torches.
+1 to everyone. I mean, he's pretty strong actually because of the buffs. So we'll do +1 to everyone. I would like Jeweled Protector because we have the right amount, but having a little bit of mana in reserve is it's a pretty good prop for that deny, just in case he has some sort of spell that's dangerous. That girl is so dangerous, both of them. Okay, see, we're trimming down his units, He doesn't have... See, now that he's a 5/5, if he sends out his Garen, I have something that I can throw in front of him. And with 8 mana, we can throw out the 5, buff the River Shaper. Do you know the shape of the river?
Soldiers, to me.
So he gets a 4 Demacia, which is really good. We don't care for now. We're gonna just buff. I don't know, is 4 Demacia, it's slow.
Water
So,
changes but never breaks.
trying to think. Next turn, if we attack turn 1, he can't use the 4 Demacia. When he levels up, start a round rally. Okay. Oh, he has the attack this turn. Ugh, rats, so he can do the 4 Demacia. Crap. I guess we just Will of Ionia recall his unit then in that case. We've really committed to the board, but I don't think that he would have a board wipe. That's a Shadow Isles card that is really good. You should have it, but our board presence is a lot heavier than his. And again, we haven't got our 5 cost Hearthguard. So now he's trying to stay alive here. You know what? I think, is that a burst? No. So that's a perfect candidate for no, you're not allowed to get +3/+3 this round. If you want to attack me, your units are going to have to fight and die. Try again. If he does do anything with the Garen that I can't kill, like right now I'm willing to trade 5 for 5, but if he's going to do something that saves his Garen, keeps him alive for another round, I will just say, nope, you're going back. You're going back. So like this is exactly what I'm talking about. He's likely got something that will make his Garen survive this. That's why he's attacking into it. And then I just deny it so that he dies. Or recall him because I can't deny it. So bye. Thanks for playing. We don't want you in the game right now. It was a burst spell, so I couldn't deny it, which is too bad, but that's fine. I think if we attack next turn, not that we win, but well, we might win.
In we go.
How does this look? We could... We definitely have a lot coming out of
End weapon. Stand and defend.
That's an obvious, because he's the one we getting cards.
Meet them
He's
head
3
on.
for 3, so... 1 health. Wow. Garen has to restart his leveling up, which probably makes that guy very
What
upset.
form will the waters take?
Oh, another deny! I mean, I do think denies are good for me, because I don't want him shaking up the board. I mean, we aren't looking super strong. But now it's even better, though, because now our Living Shadows also have quick attack. I mean, it's not that great. It's alright. But so we play him, give us a little bit more fodder.
Training is unconventional.
And then we can play the Hearthguard, buff the deck.
The War Mother will unite us all.
That's his second
Many
Hearthguard.
tribes under one banner.
My first Hearthguard. I think that... It's weird, we have to wait till our next attack, or turn to attack. There's our next Hearthguard.
Ancient
He
things
keeps
trapped
pulling
in
them
the
because 5+ power. I almost should have some of those.
ice.
No,
We fight for one
because I don't want to
failure.
have that kind of unit. We gonna do what are we doing here, son? Though I think my deck is gonna run out of
Demacia, now and
power
forever.
here. Would he attack with
Their
that?
ranks.
I mean, jeez.
This is our homeland. Stand and defend. This isn't part of the training.
Trade. We lose 8 in this case. He might have a spell, but again, I have denies. I keep saying that, but it keeps being true because I keep pulling them.
My sweet one.
And then if I attack first thing next turn, he won't have... That's interesting, actually. Because he can't block this. But he can't block this. He's 1 unit short. He lets it go. Alright, keep the wins rolling. Thank you so much for joining me. Victory is assured. Doing alright. Gonna get out of bronze in no time. Ciao.